Hey guys. It's that. Cassie found something here. It's the size of a nickel.
Buffalo nickel. Give me the football juice.
Oh! I gotta keep digging some more here. Let's see what else we can get. I found myself a bucket lister. I got a crotal bell.
It's a Wheatie.
You found a Wheatie?
Yes.
Sweet. A Walking Liberty 1943 half dollar. Oh my god, it's freaking gorgeous. You got an Indian? Oh my god, Cassie got an IHP. Needless to say, I am a happy camper. Hello and welcome back. Today is Black Friday. Instead of out shopping, I'm not much into the shopping thing. I don't really need anything except a little bit of warmer weather, so it's easier to get out here and dig. I'm in my farm field, if you can't tell. Got a couple of interesting things. This was a surface find. Big old bullet. Look at that sucker. That would hurt if it hit you, wouldn't it? Looks like it just ran out of steam and kind of fell back down to the ground or something. I don't know. Hopefully we're going to be on to something good. I've got about 3 hours realistically that I could get out here and do some digging, so wish me luck. Hope I find something today. It's just a few feet away from where I found that bullet on the surface there. And I got this. I'm not 100% certain what it is. I don't know if it's old. I don't think so. I think it might be part of a piece of farm something or other. I just don't know what. We'll throw it in a pouch and keep on going though. Just got this signal here. Was ringing up kind of like a dime, a little bit higher. This looks like it's going to be a rivet. And if you'll remember a couple of episodes back, I found one of these with leather still attached. There looks like from that point right there might be a little bit attached, but nothing near what I found on that other one. So we're going to set this aside. I'll clean it up later. I do not have my brush. I did not come out here with anything except a shovel, a fines case, and some foo-foo juice just in case I ran into some silver. So we'll keep swinging, and I'm happy to have a rivet. That shows that there were signs of people here. I'm in an area where I've found stuff before, but I've never hunted it with the Equinox. So we're going to give it a try and see what we can find. Whew, had to run up to the car. I saw a big old truck. As you can tell, the area that I'm in right now is corn, but the field is split. There's a section of it that's soybean also. I saw the truck come in for them gathering the soybeans as they harvest it. And here I am, probably 800 feet away, something like that. And I had to run up there because I had my car kind of on the road accessing this section of the field. And if they get a combine in here, they're going to need a little bit more room. So I had to run up and move my car out of the way. How many of you guys have ever had to say that? You had to stop metal detecting because your car was in the way of a combine. Tell you what, some days you're just glad to be alive. Almost back down to my spot, so it's and I had a signal too. It's a weird one. I think it's just junk, but it was up there around like 31, 30, stuff like that. So we're gonna pull it out and see what it was. We got quite the hole down there. Oh, my arm's halfway down in it, but look what we got. The whole doorknob there. Ooh, and it looks like it's decorative too. Look at that. That is nice. It's been down there a while. Sweet. Can't wait to get that sucker cleaned up. That is heavy, heavy too. Oh my gosh. If this fell on you from 10 feet, it'd knock you out. Wow, look at it. Even on the underside of it, it's got this nice fancy work on it. That is going to be gorgeous when it's cleaned up. Wow, nice find, nice find. There was a home site here, probably up on top of the hill there, and a lot of stuff got shoved down in this hollow. See if you can see all around me. I'm in a bowl here. Over the years, see there's cattails. It gets so wet here during the summer. It's dry right now. Well, dry-ish. The ground's still moist, but it's giving me a chance to dig down and find stuff like this. Sweet. Slamming signal. The right, I don't know if you can see the dirt spot there. Just a few feet away here, about 8 feet away, got me a slamming signal. It got me this. I don't know if it's horse tack. I think it's part of horse tack. Nice. Definitely signals in the ground, so let's keep digging them up. Whoops, we're dropping them. There we go. Okay, got something in the hole right here. You can see it. Oh, as I turn it this way, I see a little thing going through there. It looked like kind of an outline of a buckle at first, but it might just be, yeah, I think it's just some sort of junk. Yeah, it's just junk. Oh well, never mind. I haven't come across any decent signals for a while yet. I'm moving away from the area where things were shoved down into, kind of working my way up the hills. I did just find some pottery though. It's kind of interesting. My shovel's about to fall down and hit me. It brushed me. Oh well, let's keep going along. So I guess that brings us to the end of our farm hunt. It was a cold day out there. It wasn't as cold as it was on Thanksgiving the day before. That was Black Friday that I was out hunting. This is Saturday, the next day. It's much better outside. Well, temperature wise it's much better. It's like mid 40s and bumping upper 40s today, so not bad at all. Yesterday was low 40s, really windy out there in the fields. Holy cow. But you know, for just a little bit of detecting time out in the field, I did end up coming away with some pretty cool finds. I'm definitely going to have to hit the area up again. And I've still got massive amounts of field I've got to go through. The field that they own is just so massive. I could probably hunt there my entire life and not get all of the area that they have to hunt. So anyway, let me show you what I did come away with. I've got some interesting stuff here. No coinage at all that you can see there. Remember that rivet where I said it looks like it had a little piece of the leather on it? This is the leather. And what I mean by this stuff gets brittle is when it dries out after it's been wet for so long. I mean, that's what happens to it. It gets, you know, crumbly and just, you can do that. But, you know, I found a lot of these rivets and I still get excited to find them. I like finding. It's a piece of history. Don't know what the heck this thing is. Shredded is all I know. Some pieces of lead. Wasn't sure about this at first, and then I realized it's just a modern shotgun slug. Here is that one sawtooth looking thing that I found. Interesting, if you look, it has USA on this section right here. Still have no clue what that is. Farm implement, I'm guessing. Got a piece of buckle with a nice bit of iron something or other that must have been attached to it over here for this. It's pretty solid there. It's just one big rust bucket. This sounded fantastic in the ground. Of course, it's copper. Some interesting little bits of pottery. I'd like to have seen this one in full. I love the blue. That's really pretty. And I think this is pottery. It may just be a really well split rock. Got this cleaned up and realized it was part of a heel plate. That's really cool. So that's a nice relic. But the find of the day is this. Look at this. Holy cow, have you ever seen a doorknob this ornate? That is gorgeous. Even the back side of it that nobody ever gets to see is ornate. And the base around here, look at that. It's gorgeous. It's designed for your standard square hole thing there. And I'm pretty sure this is supposed to swivel on the plate, but they're locked together right now. I don't know that I want to try to separate them and damage it, but my God. And this thing is heavy. I mean, this thing probably weighs, I don't know, I'd have to measure it, but this is like 4 pounds, 3 pounds. It's horrendously heavy, but gorgeous. Look at that. That is a piece of history they just don't make anymore. I guarantee you this is 1800s. Guarantee it. And this is probably mid 1800s. So happy to have that. My rivet's rolling away. So this was another one of those instances where Black Friday, I could have been doing some other stuff, but not a whole lot. You know, I could have been doing Christmas decorations. We decided to do that today instead. So I took advantage of the opportunity and I got out to do some detecting. And sometimes when opportunity knocks, you got to turn that door handle and let it in. And you might come up with your own little door handle. Yeah, I know it's cheesy. But my gosh, that's beautiful. I just can't stop looking at this thing. Can't wait to get back out there and see what else we can find. So until then, hope you guys had a successful Black Friday if you went out shopping. I did not. I went out detecting instead. And I guess we'll see if we can manage to get out any more this year. It's getting sketchy. So talk to you guys later.